always knew you two were together. What? I always knew you two were ganging up on me. She had nothing to do with this change.
It was you.
It was you, always thinking of you. Always thinking of you.
I know, like, when she does it, you feel it in her mouth. She's like, oh yeah, I'm planning this one.
Absolutely.
I'm planning this riff out. I've been rehearsing on the treadmill.
She was always on that treadmill, wasn't she? Where were we?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Two Gay Mats. It's Matt Steele.
And it's Matt Ballmer.
And happy 2024.
Happy 2024 to us all.
Wow, 2014 was 10 years ago.
I can't think about those 10 years ago things.
No.
It's like when you think about, like, was it 25 years ago? 1999, and 20 years ago was 2004. And it's like, oh, so the Mean Girls musical film is coming out 20 years after the original
movie.
And I remember seeing the original movie in theaters for my fucking birthday.
Yeah, don't say what birthday it was.
It was the one that I drove to. It's wild that this is the year and this is what it means. But even though, like, when you think about it in the long run, the years don't really mean anything. Time is all, time's a circle. We're all moving forward. But I feel like I've seen the trend on Instagram of a lot of people posting, like, what's in for 2024 and what's out for 2024. And I was like, we have a social media channel, an avenue to express ourselves. Maybe this should be our locale for what we have deemed as in for 2024 and out for 2020.
Yeah, this is the perfect way to start off Two Gay Mats.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a big year for Two Gay Mats.
We've decided. That's what's in. That's us, bitch.
Yeah. You know what else is in, I guess? Tan.
Oh, yes, I guess tan it is.
Look at that. All right, anyway. Are we going to, like, talk about our ins first and then our outs first, or are we going to alternate?
I think my ins and outs are kind of go hand in hand with one another. Okay. And so I would like to go from an out to an in.
Ooh.
And then, like, you go out to an, and then I go out to an. If that works for you.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, it's just like, these rules aren't real.
They're not real, whatever. So, out, 2024, out, rules.
Rules are out.
Okay.
Okay, so this is actually a note for me.
Okay.
Something that is now out that I have been victim to in my past. We all know how I have loved ASOS for a long time.
Oh.
And I think this year, out with fast fashion in general, it is time for me. I feel like you get to a certain age where it's like I want to invest in quality materials, whether it is just like I'm spending more money to buy something that is nice, or I'm going to the thrift store. What's that fucking store that you
Crossroads.
got? Crossroads. Let me write that shit down.
Like good quality stuff.
That's the thing is, I wish Crossroads was sponsoring us. So Crossroads, if you're watching, note that we are both fans because I'm going to go there as soon as possible because in for me is now thrifting plus well-made shit. I've been looking up more things, like I saw something at Bonobos that I want, like having fewer articles of clothing, but more like statement pieces that can last a long time.
Yeah.
That is my goal for 2024.
It'll look nice and textured on Two Gay Mats, like the video, because, we're influencers. And yeah, I was never a fast fashion person. Like I was always kind of like, oh, I'm scared of this. I'm scared to like get something in the mail that won't fit, because, my body can be a weird shape sometimes.
Your body is a wonderland.
Yeah, it is.
I will say, just, justice for me in the past, I wear my ASOS shit out. It's not like I don't fast fashion.
You don't throw it away.
I don't, because there are people who get shit from Shein.
Oh.
Wear it once and don't even wash it because they're like, oh, well, it'll be ruined. Let me just throw it out. Like that, I've never done.
Yeah.
So justice.
They literally buy it just for the Instagram post. Insane. Insane.
Matt Steele.
Yes.
What about you?
All right, so hold on, let me get my Notes app out.
Get it out. Notes app is in.
My first out this year is people complaining about other people's taste being basic.
Oh!
Let them enjoy it. Sometimes things can be good just because you like it or just because it makes you feel nice.
I think that's beautiful.
I feel like there's a trend online for the last maybe 10 years probably where it's just like, oh, it's bad to like this basic thing. It's bad to like this basic thing. It's like, I don't know. What? Don't worry about it. So, if someone likes something and you think it's a little basic, whatever.
Are you basically saying, Matt Palmer, you have gotten justice for the show Friends, which people have shat on for being basic for all this time and deserved more?
I've never shat on you for liking
Not
Friends.
you, but the world.
All of you.
And I've been fighting all of you in the comments.
Yeah.
Justice for Friends.
Justice, yes, justice for Friends. Because Friends has really been suffering.
I know. If only it was successful.
And I think that's just it just adds to negativity online, and it makes people feel like, oh, their opinion is so high and mighty and important and everything. It's really not.
It's not.
No one cares about what you think. So just don't let it worry you if someone's taste is a little basic.
That's beautiful.
Something that's in for me, I've decided.
Yes.
Flirting.
Oh!
I'm gonna flirt more.
I love that.
Yeah, because would you describe me as I wouldn't describe me as a flirty person.
No.
I'm not.
I think if someone flirts with you, you can engage.
Yes.
But I don't think of you beginning a flirt conversation. I can't imagine it. And I think this could be that year for you.
Yeah, if I want to flirt, like I should be the one to initiate a flirting moment or sensation.
Were you inspired by I'm Here in The Color Purple when Fantasia says,
I'm gonna flirt with somebody when they walk by? Fantasia Bermino.
Yes, she wrote it.
She wrote
authored
it. She lived it. She is it.
I think that's a beautiful goal.
Celie has inspired me for decades since I've known The Color Purple, and I'm just gonna be living my Celie truth for 2024.
I love that for
Thank you.
Congratulations. For me, one more out, which again is not something that I've done historically, but this year I think I'm beginning to because some of the shows, I've decided it is okay for me to give up on shows that I'm no longer enjoying. So I did watch Vanderpump Rules for 2 entire seasons when it was god awful, and I was rewarded with Scandival. But I've come to the point now where there are so many Housewives shows on at this current moment that I really need to be spending my time focusing on the great ones like Salt Lake motherfucking City, which I will get to at the podcast next week. And I just think I've dropped off of Potomac, and I have nothing pulling me back.
Okay.
Right?
If it's not pulling you back, it's not pulling you back.
It's not, and maybe I'll come back someday. It's not forever, but for now, I'm going to let it go.
I do think that, like, if it's like your favorite show, maybe keep the favorite. Like Vanderpump Rules.
Yes.
Like, it's like Big Brother for me. It's like I will never. Stop.
Yes.
I will never stop.
I'm fine with that.
So it's like if you're the one that you love so much, maybe keep a little faith for. But like the other ones that are like the B-sides, like just let them fall to the wayside.
I'm fair. That is very fair in my point of view. And for me, fucking Traitors. This, I can't stop thinking about Traitors. I don't know if you've gotten onto the Peacock
I haven't gotten to watch it. I'm gonna start watching it tonight.
Good, because you have, what, a week before season 2 starts.
I know, and I need to watch season 2 because Janelle, Dan, Parvati, Sandra.
I mean, it's a show that I truly can't stop thinking about. You know, I'm not even a competition reality person.
I know, are you about to become a competition reality show person? Are you gonna watch Big Brother next season?
I don't think I am, because the beauty of Traitors is the fact that it's so fucking short. It's so short, things happen in the right amount of time, and like Alan Cumming, give him every award he could ever receive for hosting that show and looking as dapper as he does all the live long day. The casting in both seasons has been perfect. Of course, we haven't seen season 2 at all yet, but you look at that cast list and tell me it's not fucking perfect. Have you seen the trailer?
No, I haven't yet.
Phaedra eats up the trailer. It's amazing. She's so good.
I'm so excited to start season 1 because I've never seen season 1 of Traitors.
You're gonna die.
I have to see it before season 2.
You're gonna die.
Okay, I'm excited.
All right. Okay. That's what's in.
All right. So next thing that is out.
Yes.
It is something that like they're trying to make creep back in, but like it's not working. Just get rid of it. Metallic space age fashion of the early 2000s.
Are you blaming Renaissance for this?
No. Okay. I'm not. Listen, I fully believe that like old fashion trends from like 20 years prior can absolutely come back. Like I'm enjoying the 90s comebacks and like even like the early 2000s comebacks, like with the butterfly clips. Like I think that's cute and everything.
Very cute.
But like the attempts of like the space age stuff is just not working. Like I'm seeing like pop stars try to do it. It just looks cheap. It's not looking good. And so I'm just like, let's just get it out before it really comes back in.
And I also feel like we're almost halfway into 2020. So it's, I mean, into the 2020s. So it's almost looking a little old already. You've got to think what was happening in 2005. Somebody make a new We Belong Together. Then we can jump on board about it.
Yeah, what is the 2005 fashion aesthetic? The thing is like with fashion aesthetics, like you don't know what it was until it comes back and you're like, oh, it was that.
It is. So everyone keep an eye out. I agree with you that we've been kind of dealing with like I've been reading too many like random little tweets or little articles about like, you know, in Y2K, they thought the computers were gonna shut down. It's like, shut up. Yeah. We've been talking about this for so long, like even in it coming back into the consciousness.
A thing that is in, this has always been in for me, but I've decided after things that happened in 2023, things that need to be in for all of you, everyone out there in the world, is promptly responding to text messages and being communicative. As an adult now, and after 2023, with stuff happened, I'm gonna have no patience for no responses. You've gotten so much better at it.
Thank you so much.
You had it be in long before 2024.
Okay, I'm so glad that
ahead of the trend.
I'm in the good category on this, because I remember for a while you'd say I wouldn't respond quickly enough.
You were awful.
I've gotten better.
You've gotten better.
Growth is in. So for me, I've got to say something that is out for 2024 is feeling like you have to earn things and reward yourself only when you like feel like you've earned something. Like, oh, I didn't buy an Apple Watch for a long time. Guess what's on my motherfucking wrist right now? Because I was like, it's Christmas. I'm gonna be the Santa for my motherfucking self. I have been threatening to buy an Apple Watch for as long as I've known Matt Steele, as long as Apple Watches have been on the market, and I made the leap, and I fucking love it.
This is why, literally since I've known you, you're like,
Hello?
I need an Apple Watch, I need an Apple, and I'm like, why doesn't he fucking just buy himself an Apple Watch? Like, he did it for the Mini Coupe car that he bought and everything. Like, you aren't one to shy away from buying yourself things that you want. So I'm always like, why didn't he buy himself that goddamn Apple Watch yet?
I think for certain things, it feels like you are, like, unnecessary, or like you're just rewarding yourself for something. Yes. But I love every second of it. And you know what's necessary is the joy that I feel wearing this fucking Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of those frame TVs I've been telling you about. I want a new console for and it's like, I want these things. It's not like I just have to spend money to make myself feel good, but sometimes if you've been looking at this item for long enough, it just means you want it, and it will make your life better if you had it, and you're not going to feel guilty for buying it. You'll feel guilty for not buying it. So what is out in 2024 for me is the hemming and hawing over purchases that I know will improve my life.
I mean, we just talked about the clothes.
Hello!
And what's out for me, as I said before, is complaining about people's basic tastes. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, shut up about your fucking Apple Watch now, Palmer. I'll let you enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for me too. Matt Steele, what about you?
Oh, don't you have to do an in?
Oh, my in is buying shit.
So this is based on a viral video that I saw, you know, like a couple days ago, of the people at Target just like going after those Stanley Cups.
I saw that. Which, by the way, every time I hear Stanley Cup, I think of the Stanley Cup.
Hockey.
Of course.
And we know nothing about sports.
No,
but,
but it's already a thing. You can't call it the Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup's a thing.
Yes, and these should not be a thing because, we should get these out in 2024. Like the fact that people care so much about this stupid, and I know I just said that people like their basic things.
Yes. Sorry, Chris. Our buddy Chris
crossing a bridge. This is crossing a bridge. And you know my thoughts on like the hydration cult.
You do hate when people are hydrated, strangely.
No, I don't hate it when people are hydrated. I hate it when people go on and on about hydration.
Right.
So like it drives me nuts when people have to bring a drink wherever they go. It's like, don't you just drink like water for every meal and like eat enough fruit and vegetables? Like that should be enough hydration to last you through your day.
Right.
Like, but there are people who are just like, no, I need to drink 12 gallons or else I'm not healthy. And so I think that's where the Stanley Cup obsession comes in. And the fact that like people are so obsessed with these cups, it just drives me nuts. So it's just a personal thing for me, just get them out.
I guess I don't understand the big whoop about them, but it's like, if you like it, I love it. That's not something that I'm like,
my basic thing.
I don't need to buy it. I needed to buy the Apple Watch. So that's where my money's going. But if that Stanley Cup gives you joy and you can think of it not in a hockey way, best of luck to you on your journey.
No, get them out.
This is mostly just a reminder, because I tried my best to thwart the end of the year stress, but I did not. I fell victim. And I just want to reiterate that day jobs are not things to stress about. You go there, you work, you close your computer, you go back. To me, you do the best work you can, but unless your day job is your passion, which like if it is, good on you, beautiful, you've got the life a lot of people want. But if it's not, take it for what it is, do the best work you can, receive the check, close the laptop.
Okay.
It is in again to close the laptop right at 6. I feel like COVID played a part in this, where people are like always working, always on their Slack. Like having the Slack app on my phone is not something I really need. And so I should probably just go ahead and fucking delete it. Because it's like, I don't want to be accessible by my day job at any hour of the day because I work these hours. This is what I'm contracted to work. And when I have closed the laptop, I need to close my brain. Close that side of my brain, because it's like, I can't have it bleed into my real life. Because again, this was unfortunately a busy time at my day job right over the Christmas holidays. So like, I had to like open the laptop over. I brought it to my different travels. I went to Chicago, went to Atlanta. And like, I didn't have to do too much. It's not like I had to take calls or anything, but like even opening the laptop every time felt like a failure.
Yeah,
so
well, you know, you get benefits.
I do like the benefits. It's
true.
But so yes, what is in is closing that laptop right at 6.
I love that.
All right.
Good for you.
Thank you so much.
So I just have like a couple more like basic outs.
Okay, let's hear
I'm just gonna name them all.
Yes.
And I'll be done.
Okay.
Reboots. I think we're done. I think we're done.
I mean, I would love for that to be out, but I mean, okay, maybe we're moving from reboot to like existing IP that we're making into an interesting movie for Mattel. You know, which is better.
Sure.
I think at least like Barbie showed that there can be a lot of creativity there, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the message we should have gotten out of Barbie being so successful, but whatever.
Yeah, sure. I was
Right.
thinking more like the TV reboots, like recreating like this old TV show and having it be a new thing.
Yeah.
Like, just we're done.
Also,
We're done.
like, Saved by the Bell was so fucking good and it got canceled. So that's the best
Because
reboot.
that's the thing with reboots is like even if they are good, they're just gonna get canceled because they're just being created to get new people to sign up for the platform,
Right.
and so like they're really only like putting any effort into one season, if that.
So rude.
And so, yeah, just like we're done. We can
Okay.
do new things. Also, vaping. We gotta end it, guys. I'm so sorry. One of my best friend's kids died from vaping, and so I have to yell at the kids
You do.
whenever I see it. I don't care who I offend. Stop it. Stop it.
And it's like, I'm a live and let live kind of person, but vaping.
It's not good.
Vaping's real bad.
It's bad. And you know what? I guess I'm not like putting a gun to your head, but I will tell you to stop. And finally, the biggest out of 2024 should be Donald Trump. We're done.
We're
It's out.
done.
We're done. Cut.
done.
End of the show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And guys, if you have us sitting up here in fucking November of this year, eyes red from crying and yelling at all of you, you don't want that. We don't want that.
You don't want that.
Vote Joe Biden.
Because you want to know what's in 2024? Democracy.
Democracy.
Vote for Joe Biden. It's going to be great.
Okay, the last few ones for me. I feel like what is out is in isolating / only hanging out with your significant other. I think that also is a holdover from COVID. We should be prioritizing and investing in friendships at the same rate.
I can't relate.
But I mean isolating by yourself too.
Sure.
Or isolating with Travis. You gotta go out, be among the
out, be
people.
social.
Yes. Out just for a reminder for all of us, you don't have to wait till the last minute to do your taxes. Like we actually from here on out could do them, and let's maybe just try to get a month ahead of it this year, right?
I could do a month.
You could do a month.
I'm not doing it in February.
I'm not saying do it now. I'm not saying spend your Valentine's doing it, but I just feel like we're all rushing.
All right. I think March is a good goal for me.
March is a good goal for all of us, so let's all do our taxes in March. I think that'd be great. And this one's gonna make you happy, Matt Steele. Because this is something that Matt Steele wants to be in, and I've decided I need.
Okay.
I think waiting for movies that you really want to see to come to streaming is out. And I think going to see movies in fucking IMAX is in. I've never seen a movie in IMAX.
Never seen a movie in IMAX?
I've not, and I need to.
Well, what if the movie's not coming out on IMAX?
Well, then I'll be mad. I'll go to the theater to see certain things,
Okay.
sure. But my goal this year is to see something I really want to see in a fucking IMAX
You've
theater.
never seen a movie in IMAX?
I have not. I assume it's really big.
It is, yeah.
I want to see it. And Janie saw Renaissance on IMAX after she
Sure.
saw it with us. And
Sure.
she was like, it was like riding a fucking Beyonce roller coaster. And I wanted to see it in IMAX so badly, but it's not in IMAX anymore.
See, interestingly, I prefer Dolby to IMAX.
Oh, what's the difference?
Dolby, it's just like the image is a little crisper and the sound is like boom. Like the sound is just like, it makes your chair vibrate.
I do love a good
I saw
sound
The
moment.
Whale in Dolby. That's how
Did
weird
you
it is.
really?
And I had a thrilling time.
Jesus.
Like it's so, I do prefer Dolby to IMAX. So maybe do an IMAX and then do a Dolby.
Maybe I'll do
you
that.
might like a Dolby.
I might like
you
a
know you
Dolby.
are about audio quality.
I love audio quality.
So-
it's very true. But I want to see the big one. I want to see a big fucking
Yes.
screen.
Moral of the story, it's in to see movies in movie theaters.
Yes.
So it was kind of in 2023 too.
But-
Like a lot of people saw movies. in
That's true.
2023.
A lot of people saw The Color Purple.
Yeah.
That Christmas Day, those Christmas Day numbers were amazing.
I know.
Congrats to all involved. And guys, welcome back to 2 Gay Mats in 2024. If you are in the LA area, keep May 4th open. We're not ready to completely make the announcement, but May 4th is looking like a possible LA live show date. Stay tuned, and if you're a patron, you'll be the first person, or one of the first people to have access to those tickets. So go to patreon.com/2gaymats and just wait by the phone until that post gets posted.
Yes,
You'll have
ma'am.
that Eventbrite link up as soon as everything's confirmed. And Matt Steele,
Yes.
who do you need to give shout outs to
We
today?
need to give a shout out to our legendary patrons.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't pulled this up in a while.
Oh, I
It's been a
know.
long vacation. Our legendary patrons are Jen, Jacob, Jeff, Montana, Matthew, Jesse, Dallas, Sarah, Sam, Corinne, and Dr. Woods.
Thank you all for being legendary patrons. Thank you all for watching. We have a podcast that comes out on Monday called 2 Gay Mats TWO. Give it a listen. It's on your favorite podcatcher. Welcome back to 2 Gay Mats. We love you and happy 2024.
Happy 2024. It's going to be the happiest.
It really is. Bye, everybody.
Bye.